So look, I know I'm late with the NFL picks today, but problem is, stupid freaking internet wouldn't connect to my phone out here. The internet reception sucks. But anyway, the old saying, better late than never. So here we go. Tonight's game, obviously I'm getting started late. Washington's 1.5 point favorite at Chicago. Well, honestly, this is a game really who cares about. But I'll take any team over Washington right now. I think a college team could beat them. Give me Chicago at home. San Francisco, 5 points at Atlanta. Give me San Francisco. They're going to kill Atlanta all day long. Cleveland, 2.5 point favorite at home against New England. Well, Cleveland's like Cincinnati. They keep shooting themselves in the foot, but I think Cleveland Browns are going to get this done. Give me the Cleveland. Green Bay, 7.5 point favorite at home against the Jets. Well, the Jets had a nice little run. Zach Wilson came back in. He looks really good. But unfortunately for the Jets, they're at Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers, and the Jets are going to get massacred, I think. So, give me Green Bay. Indy, at home, 2 point favorite against Jacksonville. I'm sorry, I like Jacksonville in this game. I don't think Indy's really... this is a rival game that could go either way, but I think Jacksonville's a better team. So I'm taking Jacksonville. Minnesota, 3.5 point favorite at Miami. Well, I'm starting to wonder if Miami's 3-0 start was a fluke. But Minnesota's just playing good ball. They really are. It's going to take quite a bit of effort from Miami to beat them. So I got to go with Minnesota in this game. I do. I think they're playing way better ball. And I'm not saying they're a better team than Miami, but they're playing better ball. I like Minnesota. Cincinnati, 2 point favorite at New Orleans. Well, we all know the Cincinnati Bengals could be 5-0 right now. Instead, they're 2-3. Why? Because they shoot themselves in the foot over and over and over and over again. It's like walking on a balance beam and jumping and doing the splits and hitting your balls and going, ow, ow, ow. Why does it keep hurting? Why does it keep hurting? Well, quit frickin' doing it, Cincinnati. All 3 losses have been because of your mistakes. We all know, like at Baltimore, they could have won that game easily. Dallas, they could have won that game easily. Pittsburgh, they should have won that game. But Cincinnati doing the good old-fashioned Cincinnati style, kicking themselves in the foot. And they're suffering from a Super Bowl hangover, too. But I like Cincinnati in this game. If Cincinnati don't win this game and they're 2-4, it's pretty much over. It probably is over anyway. They're having a mediocre year. Whatever, it happens. But I'm still pissed, man. Come on. I hate it when they lose games like this that they easily could win. All 3 of their losses have been easable wins. But anyway. Yeah, I like Cincinnati. Baltimore, 5 point favorite at the New York Giants. Well, Baltimore showed a loss last Sunday night. And I think the Giants are going to put up a good fight. But this could go either way, but I'm taking Baltimore on the road. Tampa Bay, 8 point favorite at Pittsburgh. I don't know why people... come on. Pittsburgh is flat out terrible. Tampa Bay is going to roll this team. Take Tampa Bay. Los Angeles Rams, 10 point favorite at home against Carolina. Well, you got a feeling this is a game the Rams must win, and I think they will win. The Rams are also suffering from a Super Bowl hangover, too. Come on. They lost at home to Cooper Rush in Dallas, who threw 102 yards, and they lost to him? Hey, at least when we lost to Cooper Rush, he played a really better game than that. So they're suffering from a Super Bowl hangover, too. So I like Carolina with 10 points. Screw it. I think the Rams are going to win, but I like Carolina with 10 points. Arizona, 2.5 points at Seattle. No one cares about this game, but I don't freaking know. Take Seattle at home. Screw it. Who cares? It's no disrespect to the fans, but they're just not. They're both in rebuilding. So Buffalo is actually a 2.5 point favorite at Kansas City. Well, Kansas City got lucky to win last week. They shouldn't have won. And Buffalo's on a roll. This is going to be a good game. It's a rematch for a playoff game, but it always seems like Kansas City has Buffalo's number. God, I want to see Buffalo win this game. I really do. But I got a feeling Kansas City's going to... Kansas City has always had Buffalo's number. So I'm like Kansas City at home. Sunday night, Dallas at Philly. Philly is a 6.5-point favorite. Well, I'll tell you what, Dallas is playing really freaking good with Cooper Rush, and they're 4-1. And there's a possible talk about him replacing Dak, which Dak, you might be out of a job. I mean, it's very well possible. Anything can happen. Hey, that's what happened with Tony Romo. He was a third-string quarterback that backed up Drew Bledsoe, and he came back and he was one of the best quarterbacks they had. Probably one of the best quarterbacks that never won a Super Bowl. But you know what? I'm going with my gut. I like Dallas on the road. I do. I think they're playing really good football. I think they're just getting it done. I think Philly's going to cover that spread, but this is going to be a close game. Both these teams are surprisingly playing very well. I mean, nobody expected Dallas and Philly to be this good. And this is a rival game, and I think Dallas has the upper hand. I like Dallas on the road. Monday nighter, Denver at the LA Chargers. LA Chargers are a 4.5-point favorite. Well, I think Denver's still figuring it out with Russell Wilson. And, it's kind of like Cincinnati. They're trying to figure every new team out or new players out, whatever you want to call it. And Justin Herbert's just a stud. I like the Chargers at home. So, I know I'm late. I'm sorry. But, like I said, there's your picks. Good luck to all your teams.